750 here, Big 550 KTRS. Can't you hear Tim Weiland getting excited? He's starting to sweat under his brow, and he's starting to chant up, "Let's go Blues." The opening of the season is this Thursday. To talk about it, it's always fun to talk opening day. Steve Chapman, Group Vice President, Brand and Community Partnership Development. All that's on your on your business card.
That needs to be altered. I need a slide rule.
That's
for that
kind
thing.
of embarrassing. That one. Group Vice President, Brand, Community and Partnership Development, ladies and gentlemen. Steve Chapman. All right. So
you know what they say about men with long titles, don't you?
No, I don't know what they say.
I don't either, but you have to let me know.
They have very big wallets. All right, let's get to it. Thursday, opening night against Edmonton. Lots of excitement for this year's Blues season.
Lots of excitement. I mean, first of all, obviously hockey's back, which
Right.
is to many of us, it's finally here and excited to get going. But Edmonton, should be an exciting game. Connor McDavid's first professional game ever.
Yes.
So I mean that's exciting. But then from our standpoint, it's just the opportunity to kick the whole thing off, and we got a lot of special things planned this
All right,
Thursday.
so start. When does it start Thursday?
Well, so anyway, there's a pregame rally that starts at 5 o'clock. It's right outside on Clark Avenue there.
Right.
Bands, music, food, everything else to kind of gear up, getting ready to go into the game. And then as the game starts, what you're going to see is I was just talking to Jimmy about it. Actually, this year we put in a bid to try to land the 2018 World Juniors here in St. Louis, which is when we started the task, it was, it's kind of one of those things we thought, well, we'll try to get St. Louis on the map here. Well, you know what? We really got behind it, got a lot of support, put in a great bid, and now USA Hockey is coming to visit us here in late October, and we have an actual chance to land this for St. Louis, which is unbelievable. But during that process, I learned a lot about the history of hockey in St. Louis, and not just the St. Louis Blues, but the history of hockey, of amateur hockey, of the different players that have made it to the National Hockey League. And what we found was that St. Louis is a true hockey town.
Right.
So what you're going to see on opening night is kind of our salute to what we call the heartland of hockey. And we've got 250 youth hockey players. We got Blues alumni. We've got obviously the Blues. We have almost every segment of amateur hockey and the Blues involved in the program.
Tickets sold out?
You know what? They're not sold out yet, but it's getting close. If you want some, you better get them.
I was going to say. All right. Where are we on the outdoor January 1st hockey game? There's a whole lot of talk about that.
Yeah, no, I think you know what? I think there's some good traction going with that to possibly look at doing that. Next year is the Blues' 50th anniversary, and I would think that would be a great time for us to host a great outdoor game at Busch Stadium. And we've got a great relationship with those guys over at the Cards.
Right.
You know what? I think it would be a good thing.
Speaking of owners and the like, your owner Tom Stillman stands there in the vestibule right there on Clark Street and welcomes fans into the game.
You know what? I say this with all candor and all sincerity. Tom Stillman is a man of the people. He loves the St. Louis Blues. He loves St. Louis, and honestly, it's an honor to work for him because he has so much pride
Right.
and cares about the team so much, cares about the city, and there's not an ounce of fake in that.
Right.
I mean, it's absolutely genuine, and
Right.
and you're right.
I've also seen him sit and with fans. All over, not just the high price tickets, the regular fans, and sit and chat. And how are you? And I'm Tom Stillman, owner of the Blues, and nice to meet you. And thank you for coming.
No, I'm telling you, you know what? He certainly he is certainly concerned about what the fans think.
Right.
He is a fan himself.
Right.
As he said many times before. I mean, he wants to win. He wants the experience to be great. He's given us the tools and the opportunity to help to kind of raise the bar a little bit here. And no, I couldn't agree with you more.
So what should we know for Thursday night?
Thursday night, I think you should get down there early. I think you should have a great time at the pregame party. Get ready for Blues season of hockey. Make sure you're in your seats. Get to your seats by about 6:30 that night because you'll want to see what goes on.
Is Tony Twist part of the history of St. Louis hockey?
Oh, Tony Twist is certainly a part of this.
Oh, my goodness. It's going straight to the man's head. Oh, my goodness.
How would you expect me to answer that?
All right, so still tickets available.
There are, but I'm telling you better get them quick.
All right. That is the Group Vice President, Brand, Community, and Partnership Development Manager, Steve Chapman, getting ready for the opening of the St. Louis Blues, their 49th season against Edmonton on Thursday night. You're always welcome here, Steve. Thanks for coming in.
Appreciate the invite.
7:55 here, Big 550 KT.